What settings Rain uses in CS2? In the video settings, Rain uses his display mode set to full screen, his aspect ratio is widescreen 16:10, his resolution is 1280x100, his refresh rate is set to its max possible point, and his brightness is set to 100. Moving on to the advanced video settings, his boost player contrast is enabled, his VSync is disabled, his NVIDIA G-Sync is automatically disabled, his NVIDIA Reflex low latency is enabled, his max FPS in-game is set to 0, aka 999, his max FPS in menus is unknown. His multi-sampling anti-aliasing mode is set to 4x MSAA, his global shadow quality is set to high, his dynamic shadows is set to all, his model texture detail is set to low, his texture filtering mode is set to anisotropic AX, his shader detail is set to low, his particle detail is set to low, his ambient occlusion is set to disabled, his high dynamic range is set to quality, and his fidelity FX super resolution is set to disabled highest quality. Now let's move on to the keyboard and mouse settings. So in the mouse settings, his mouse DPI is 100 and his mouse sensitivity in game is set to 0.9, his zoom sensitivity on his game is set to 1, and his eDPI on his mouse is set to 720, and his Windows sensitivity on his computer is set to 6. Now let's move on to the crosshair settings. In the crosshair settings, you can paste this code and the link is going to be in the description on where you can find it. Press import and you have Rain's crosshair. So let's check it out in game. In game, this crosshair looks very nice. It's definitely one of the better crosshairs that you can use for aiming with rifles because it's very easy for one tapping, and it's also very nice for spraying as well. Because of the size, it's very easy to hit headshots with this crosshair, and the color of the crosshair is also very nice because it doesn't blend in with a lot of parts of every different map. Now when it comes to Rain's view model, you can paste this code and link is going to be in the description of where you can find it. Paste it in and this is going to be Rain's view model. It's definitely one of the better view models that you can use in CS2 simply because it's shifted more to the right compared to the default view model in CS2, so it's definitely a bit more helpful because it doesn't block off a huge chunk of your screen in the bottom middle part, so that's why you should definitely use this view model. Moving on to the HUD settings, Rain uses his HUD scale set to 0.95 and his HUD color set to team color. So in game, as you see, it looks something like this. It does change the colors based off of which side you're playing for, and it's just a preference for Rain. And finally, when it comes to the radar settings, his radar centers the player is set to yes, his radar is rotating is set to yes, his toggle square shape with scoreboard is set to yes, his radar HUD size is set to 1, and his radar map zoom is set to 0.7. If you want to copy these settings, you can visit the CS2 Pulse Pro player settings page.